So I'm going to just kind of go over some recent offers that we've gotten. This is typical. This is what can happen with an offer in compromise. So we had a $154,000 balance that was accepted for a $20 offer. So that's $20 to wipe out or settle 154,000. Another on Monday we had another one, a $20 offer to settle 41,800. Another one, it was $426 to settle 17,000. Still not $20, but pretty close. And recently as well, we had 142,000 settled for $9,700. Still a pretty good savings. Another 31,000 settled for $20, and then $169,000 settled for $4,266, and that's just to name a few. So it is an amazing program. It can do great things for you if if you qualify. And I like to compare this program to Cinderella's shoe slippers. It's amazing. It's great. They'll do wonders for you. Won't get you Prince Charming, but it can really get you a new lease on life if the shoe fits. So it doesn't work for everybody. I would say about 20 to 30% of taxpayers out there that owe the IRS qualify for this program. So buyer beware. Someone tells you the sun, moon, and stars, hey, I can do this amazing deal for you. They better be able to explain why. So true story, I had someone that was referred to me from another business associate, and they worked with this guy's parents, and the parents told him, hey, you need to talk to this tax attorney. So he called me up and he said, I don't think there's anything you can do for me. I said, okay, well, are you willing to see? He said, I've already talked to attorneys. I've already gone to the IRS website. They have a offer and compromise little program you can put your information in to see if you qualify. The program said he didn't qualify. Other tax attorneys said he didn't qualify. So I looked at his numbers and I ran them. I said, give me 30 minutes. Let's see what we can do. And if someone isn't going over your financial information, they don't know if you qualify or not. You have to get into the nitty-gritty of your financial information, which, again, 20, 30 minutes for a seasoned tax professional, they can get an idea of whether or not you qualify. So in that moment, this gentleman did not qualify for an offer. But we had to make a couple adjustments. He owned a house built in the late 1800s, last remodeled in World War II. You think Zillow had that fair market value a little too high? Absolutely. We got an appraisal, showed the real value. All of a sudden, the equity in his house wasn't a problem. He had a 401k. We dealt with that. And so it was around an $80,000 debt. Between him and his wife, we settled for around $7,000. To them, it was amazing. They were thrilled. Not only because I told them, hey, if we make these tweaks, we can make this work for you. But you have to be willing to make these tweaks. And for them, it really helped them. They helped fix up their home. And they had young kids. So it meant all the world to them. But to do this, you have to follow the steps. And I had one case come to me. True story. This gal had an offer from a different company. She blew it up because she continued to owe taxes. So you can't owe for the next 5 years. You have to file your taxes and pay. If I harp on this every episode, it's because it's important. So we prepared her offer, got her paying estimated taxes, so she wouldn't owe moving forward, submitted the offer. And then she stopped paying again. Blew up offer number 2. We tried for a year to get her to pay her taxes so she wouldn't continue to owe. She refused to do so and get it straightened out. So that was chance number 3. She's out. 3 strikes. You couldn't help her if she's not willing to do things right. So you have to be filing compliant, get your required returns filed. You have to be payment compliant, showing you're not going to owe moving forward. And you can't owe after you file. That's a very tricky thing. So if it's a new year and you're filing a new tax return, you have to make sure it's included and then make sure you're not going to owe moving forward. So again, it's not a short, easy process. As I mentioned earlier, you have to consider a lot of different things because there are different things that will trip up an offer. Paying off credit cards, taking vacation, if you give something to your children, all of that can really cause a problem for an offer and compromise. But ironically, and I'll end on this note before the commercial break, the more you owe, the more likely you're going to qualify. So some people, one gal, she put $40,000 on credit cards. So she paid down her tax debt by $40,000 and then came to me. She still owed around 60, so we got her a great offer on the 60,000. But she told me, "You mean to tell me I could have done that all?" Absolutely, but she didn't talk to us first.